We all want to be better, but there's a limit to our talents. Meeting someone knowledgeable and experienced can broaden your perspective and make your path to success smoother. Having just one of these people in your life is lucky, but connecting with all three is like finding soulmates or guardians in your life. 8. Showing off your talents can bring trouble upon yourself. Wise people often resemble fools. No matter how talented, they stay humble. Some, however, with limited abilities like to boast about their intelligence, only to end up harming themselves. In the Analects of Confucius, Confucius lamented, spending all day in idle chat without a serious word and showing off petty cleverness leads to a difficult future. Those who pretend to be smart usually lack real skills, relying instead on criticism and suppression of others to elevate themselves. This may bring temporary satisfaction, but they will never achieve true success. In Liu Zongyuan's A Warning, there's a story of a hunter from the state of Chu. He was mediocre, but liked to show off. He crafted a bamboo whistle that mimicked the calls of various wild animals to lure them into traps. Once, he used the whistle to mimic a deer's call, attracting a leopard instead. Panicking, he mimicked a tiger's roar to scare the leopard away, but this attracted a real, hungry tiger. Trying to scare off the tiger with a bear's roar, he ended up attracting a bear that mauled him. The hunter, relying on tricks rather than real skill, ultimately met a disastrous end. Unfortunately, such people are not uncommon, using deceit rather than genuine ability, ultimately harming both others and themselves. Wise people often play the fool. There are great fools who pretend to be wise to show off. The difference between wise playing the fool and fool pretending to be wise lies in self-awareness. Those who overestimate their intelligence often fail to achieve success. In dealing with the world, knowing when to advance or retreat, when to show or hide your abilities, is crucial. The West says, French intelligence is hidden within, Spanish intelligence is displayed outwardly. The former truly wise, the latter merely pretending. A story tells of a woodcutter and a scholar sharing a boat ride. The scholar boasted about his knowledge, challenging the woodcutter to ask him anything for a bet. The woodcutter asked, "What in the river is heavy as 1,000 pounds but weighs only 10 pounds ashore?" The scholar, unable to answer, paid the woodcutter. Asking for the answer, the woodcutter returned 5 coins, admitting he didn't know. The scholar learned a valuable lesson on humility for 5 coins. Many people act smarter than others, forgetting that being overly confident can lead to their downfall. 9. Carpenter Tu Kan. In the Dat Sinch section of the Nam Hoa King, there's a story about a carpenter named Tu Kan. He was a carpenter from the state of Lu, known for making xiang, an ancient musical instrument, for the royal court. Tu Kan crafted a large xiang with 2 supporting columns on each side. The columns were intricately carved with images of wild beasts, including tigers on the xiang. How skilled was Tu Kan in making the xiang? His craftsmanship was so detailed and exquisite that it left people speechless, as if his creations were not made by human hands but magically brought to life. The animals carved on the xiang looked so lifelike that it made Tu Kan's reputation spread far and wide. Eventually, his fame reached the ears of the Marquis of Lu, who summoned Tu Kan to the palace and asked him if he had any secrets to creating such finely crafted musical instruments. Tu Kan humbly replied, "I have no special secrets. Before I start my work, I commit to not wasting any of my energy and enter a state of purification. The purpose of this purification is to cleanse my mind, find peace within, and calm all distractions. During this period of purification, by the 3rd day, I can let go of all desires for rewards and recognition for my work. It means that by the third day, I've lost all concern for gain or loss. By the fifth day, I forget about fame and what the world might think of me, whether good or bad. It doesn't matter to me anymore what people say about my work. However, this is still not enough. I continue my purification until the seventh day, when I can even forget my own physical existence. By the seventh day, I reach a state where I forget myself entirely. At this point, I no longer remember that I am working for the royal court, which is usually a daunting task fraught with fear of failure. In this transcendent state, my body and mind are clear and peaceful, and I go in search of the perfect piece of wood. When I see the wood, I can already envision the xiang in it. After selecting the wood, I cut it down, bring it home, and start working on it until it becomes the instrument you see today. This is my secret. This story illustrates that to achieve success and reach the highest levels in one's work, one must let go of all desires for fame and fortune. Only when a person's body and mind are pure and tranquil can true wisdom and creativity flourish, leading to the best outcomes in their endeavors. 10. Dealing with criticism and negative comments.